Time for another episode of Local Roots. Hi, I'm Todd Studer. In case you haven't seen the morning coffee show today, well, I talked about it that today is the first day of fall or autumn or the autumnal equinox or however you want to describe it. And we are into, to be honest with you, this used to be my favorite season. I think probably because my birthday's in October, and when you're a kid, it's always a special time when it's your birthday coming up. So there's still something about the smell of fallen leaves that hits me right in the heart. And that is coming very soon. We're going to start seeing leaves change. We're going to see them on the ground, and that fall smell. You've seen a lot of fall festivals coming up. In fact, there is a fall festival. It's going to be in Walnut, Iowa. It'll be October 11th and 12th, and there's an event coming up at Frosting Incorporated on the 10th. It's kind of an unofficial kickoff to it, and that is going to be, we'll talk about these things. Kim Kanata, owner of Frosting Inc. We'll talk with her later this week about that. Today, however, we are going to head to Avoca and talk with Morgan Branan, owner of the Avoca Flower Shop, because she has decided that she wants to pay it forward or petal it forward, if you will. And there's an event on the way October 15th where you'll have an opportunity to pick up flowers for free. And when you stop by Morgan's shop on that day, you know what? I'll tell you what, let's let Morgan tell us all about what's going to be happening. She's our guest today on Local Roots. If you have a leak, a clogged drain, or planning a big remodel, Waldstein Plumbing in Council Bluffs has you covered. And if you haven't had your furnace checked yet, you need to. Air Serv Heating and Air Conditioning of Council Bluffs. This is the Waldsteins, Travis and his son Hayden heading up this organization, and Air Serv Heating and Air Conditioning and Waldstein Plumbing. So getting Air Serv Heating and Air Conditioning of Council Bluffs into your home or business to do a full inspection of your furnace before you really need it. Look, as I said, today's the first day of fall, so cold weather is coming. You can't stop it. You're going to want to know that your furnace is acting and operating just the way that it should. So airservcouncilbluffs.com is the website. Go there, schedule an appointment, and get Travis and his team out there to take a look. When it comes to finding a home for your aging loved one, Jean Bonker makes all the difference. As your local senior care advisor with assisted living locators in Western Iowa, she's more than a guide. She's someone who has walked this path herself. Jean helps families explore assisted living, memory care, nursing homes, in-home options. And the great part about this is when you sit down with Jean, you're not paying her directly. You know, there's no cost to you for her services, and she can help you navigate everything and take care of what you need to take care of for your loved one. You're going to find personal, compassionate, and tailored services to fit each family's need. Give Jean a call, 402-690-5467. As we mentioned, a cool event coming up at the Avoca Flower Shop on October 15th. Back in to tell us all about it is Morgan Branan. Good morning, Morgan. Good to see you.
Morning, you too. Two
Okay.
times in 1 week.
I know.
2 times. I know.
We should actually probably talk about that because we saw each other at Judge Richard Distillery in Carson because WIDA, Western Iowa Development Association, had a networking event going on, and that was a great time. I mean, it was well attended, and I loved seeing all the local business owners.
Yeah, it was very fun. Drinks were good, food was good, music was good. Yeah, it was great to meet everybody.
And also to know that we've got a large community of folks that are, you know, swimming in the same pool that you are.
Yes.
Being a small business in a small town, it's a special thing. And to know that there's others out there, I think is it feels good to know that people have your back.
Yes. Yeah. The same struggles, you know, we were talking, it's like we have the same struggles, you know, different businesses, but same struggles. And, you know, so yeah, it's good to know that other people are going through, you know, the same stuff that we are.
Well, and you are doing something that's given back to the area. And this is called Petal It Forward, which typically would be spelled with a D because it'd be on a bike, but not this time. It's spelled with a T as in a flower petal. Tell us about it.
Yep. Yeah, so actually, I just got an email from our wholesale place in Omaha where we get our flowers, and they were like, here's an event going on, and maybe I'm sure it's happened in the past. I read that it's been like 50 years now, but and it was like Petal It Forward event. Here's your options to buy, and I was like, oh, maybe we should do that. So I kind of looked into it first, and yeah, so it's Society of American Florists put this event on a random Wednesday. They kind of started where, they just want to brighten people's day on a random day. So they started handing out, two bouquets or two flowers to people, one to keep and one to give to, spread kindness and, also know what it's like to receive and give flowers, the happiness that both bring. So yeah, I was like, we should try that. So yeah, I ordered the flowers, and it is on a Wednesday, which is a little odd, but the meaning is, it's just a random day that you can receive and give flowers for free.
So, what's it going to be like as people are coming to the Avoca Flower Shop? What's going to happen?
Yeah, so I'm hoping it's nice out and we will be set up outside. Obviously, with October, who knows? But hopefully, we're set outside with the flowers, on a table. And you just come up, you receive two roses, one to keep and then one to give to somebody else. So each person can get two roses. And yeah, but if it is cold outside, we will just be right inside. But I'm hoping it's nice.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Yeah,
We
right.
we could get a cold snap.
Yeah.
I've seen it snow. I think the earliest I ever saw it snow in Northwest Iowa was September 21st. So
That's
you
crazy.
just never know.
Yeah, right.
But at the same time, we have seen it in other communities too. That if the weather tries to throw a wrench in it, we're moving forward. We
Yep,
don't
yep. I'm
care.
like,
We're
we'll
just
just
going
go
to do
right
it.
inside, but I just thought it'd be easier if we were all outside and everyone could see us too and stop. If you're outside and everyone drives by and sees you, even if they maybe didn't see the event, they might stop and be like, oh, what's happening? Versus if you're inside, people don't see you.
Yeah, and I think it bears mentioning that what you're doing here is, it's something that you're funding yourself, and it's how you want to give back to the community and to the surrounding area. That you are around flowers all day,
Yeah.
so you're used to it. But you know
Yeah.
how it is when somebody picks up some flowers. Anybody ever leave
Yeah.
in a bad mood after
No,
they've
and
gotten flowers?
no, and that's what we have delivery people that are like, I like to deliver because everyone's so happy. But yeah, obviously I don't get flowers very often. My husband hates it because he's like, I can't really give you flowers. But yeah,
Oh,
it's
I didn't
it's
think about that.
yeah, it's great that I think, in that way you get one, so you're also receiving a flower, but then you get to see how happy someone is when you surprise them with a flower. But yeah, it's just us. We're funding it. And yeah, we're just hoping to spread happiness on a random Wednesday.
You've been promoting this for just a little bit. Gotten any feedback about it yet?
Yeah, we've had a few people that are like, what's this? Especially with it being our first year. So just like educating people that it is free. Some people thought you had to pay for the first rose and you get the second one free, but it's all free. And yeah, people are excited. At least the local businesses are like, oh, we'll have to come down. So we're hoping that, other people around town will come as well.
I think that that's a great way of doing it. That get the local businesses out there, and because you know as well as anyone that what affects one small business in a small town affects everybody,
Yeah.
and you're living proof of that with everything that went on in Avoca earlier this year. So
Yeah.
it's exciting to see someone reaching out and trying something new this way. Any any nervousness about it at all as you're going? I mean, this is a brand new
Yeah.
thing for you, so
Yeah. I
it's
mean,
hard to know what's going to happen.
yeah, I don't want to get stuck with a bunch of roses either. So yeah, it's one of those things like if nobody comes, you're going to get roses one way or another. We're going to go around and hand them out then because, I'm not going to get stuck with them either.
Right.
So, yeah, it's a little nervousness like what happens if it really blows up and we're out, really quickly. But, then we know next year that, we need to order more. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, I'm excited for what it is that you're doing, and a little bit of outside the box thinking for that particular area, and also that I know that you're working with other small businesses and wanting to make sure that you're supporting each other.
Yeah, I hope also, at Random Wednesday, then, they'll go see the other local businesses too, So Fridays are always busy here with $5 Friday, but, to be a Random Wednesday, like maybe to, up people coming in to all of our businesses, because they're already in town. So hopefully it's successful for not just me, but other businesses too.
Tell me about how things have been going there at the Avoca Flower Shop for you. How's traffic been? How's your growth going?
Yeah, it's a little frustrating right now, I would say. Summers are a little slow. Just with people, kids not being in school and we're not sending to teachers and stuff, but that's very typical. It's just like weddings in the summer. But yeah, now that it's fall, it definitely picks up. It's nicer out. People want to walk, downtown. Um, and then when we get Christmas out, it just blows up. It seems like, So we have an open house later on, when we put Christmas stuff out. So yeah, that's when it really blows up. So it's starting to pick up more now. But it's nice to have a little slow period of time, too. Um,
It's all part of the growth process though, because you haven't had the flower shop for that long.
no,
So as you go through these different seasons, then you're able to plan ahead a little bit better. It's
yeah,
got to be tough, when you don't
yeah,
have all of the muscle memory yet for how different times of the
hmm
year is going to
yeah.
respond.
Yeah, and working here was different. I knew summers were slower when I worked here, but for me, it didn't really matter either way. As bad as
Right.
that sounds, it was just
No,
like, well, it's slow,
it's not
but
bad
now
at
it's like,
all.
no, we
Yeah.
need to be busy, So then we're trying to figure out, like, put things on sale and, try to get new items and stuff, just trying different things. But yeah, it's definitely different being a business owner than an employee. Definitely.
While I have you here, I want to talk to you a little bit about obviously the recent networking event that we went to with Western Iowa Development Association. How has that cooperation been with you of being a part of WIDA?
Oh, it's been amazing. I will never forget the first time I even heard about it. Kim Kanata was at the event. It was a few years ago in Avoca at the golf course, and she's like, "Oh, I'm at this WIDA event," and I was like, "Well, I wasn't invited," and I was just like, it was my first year, and I was like, "Well, I wasn't invited," and she was like, "Are you a member?" And I was like, "I think so," and I was not. Obviously, I didn't even know about it. So then after that, then Kim told Stacy that, and Stacy reached out to me and was like, this is what it is. And at first I was like, okay, we'll try it. I didn't really know how helpful they would be. Stacy is amazing, and yeah, I just love when she'll text me and be like, "Hey, are you gonna be at the shop today? I'm coming to Avoca. Snap some pictures of you." So yeah, it has been great. I mean, definitely with the other businesses, like at that event, there's businesses that I had never even heard of. That yeah, might not be helpful right now, but in the future, to collaborate or even just to help us out when we need something. Yeah, so it's been very helpful. Yeah, so and now we brought a few people from Avoca to the White event that weren't members, so now we're kind of like, yeah, hop on board. It's well worth it. That's what everyone always asks. Is it worth it? And it's like, yeah. Stacy goes above and beyond, So yeah, it's been amazing.
Well, I'm grateful that you are a part of it. I'm grateful for you give me a lot of encouragement, and it's always fun to talk to you and try to siphon a little of your energy off because I need it.
Yeah, sometimes my energy's low. Just depends how my daughter's acting that day. But that's also part of being a business owner. You just have to you have to be, energetic and yeah. So
Well, coming up on October 15th, it is Pedal It Forward at the Avoca Flower Shop. What are the hours? What times are you going to be doing it?
so we're open 9 to 5. Obviously, we'll start at 9 and then kind of just go till whenever the roses are out. But our hours are 9 to 5. So even if we are out, you can still stop on by and see the flower shop. But we're gonna start at 9 till we're out of flowers.
So I would encourage you to get there early because you never know when
Yeah,
the flowers are going to run out, and
yeah,
it's a way to just spread some joy around
yes,
the community and the surrounding area. And again, Morgan Branan of the Avoca Flower Shop. Thanks for your time. Thank you for what
yeah,
it is that you're doing, and I'm looking forward to hearing about all the success on October 15th.
yes. Thanks, Todd.
There's exciting things happening all around Southwest Iowa and in Pottawatomie County. One of the places is Trainer. Vision Trainer has been working very hard, and they're going to have some announcements coming up soon on some of the developments that are going on. And also, by the way, congratulations to the Trainer Cardinals. Got a homecoming win over Shenandoah on Friday, and the Trainer homecoming is really special. A lot of people come in and pack the town, and the football team did not disappoint last Friday. And also, somebody else with an office in Trainer is Castle and Associates of American Family Insurance. They're your local insurance provider for all of your home, auto, life, business, and farm insurance needs. They're not just in Trainer, they're also in Council Bluffs, and they have offices in Bellevue and in Elkhorn on the Nebraska side, which means they're local and in your neighborhood, ready to help you navigate the complexities of insurance today. Travis and his team will educate, advise, and simplify insurance, all to protect those things you cherish most. Give them a call for your free quote. And I've talked about this lady before, and we're going to have her back on the show again very soon. It's Bambi Wilson of Bambi's Green Acres Natural Market in Council Bluffs. Natural health solutions in Southwest Iowa. She's been serving the community since 1997. You're going to find vitamins, supplements, essential oils, herbal remedies, diet aids, and when I am looking for something that I know that I can take care of myself, then that's one of her slogans, is putting health in your hands. And Bambi is the place that I go to. Bambi's Green Acres Natural Market. She's located at 805 South Main Street in Council Bluffs. Stop in. What I can tell you is she's going to be able to help, and you're going to make a friend while you're there. That's just how it works. Bambi's Green Acres Natural Market, putting health in your hands. Thank you again, Morgan Branan of Avoca Flower Shop, for being our guest today on the show. And I'm always looking for more show ideas. If you have an idea, send me an email, toddstuder@gmail.com, and we'll see what we can put together. And I'm looking forward to a very busy week. We've got some wonderful guests coming up this week on the show. My name is Todd Studer, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning.